All right, we're back, everybody. Fucking.
I tried to do a
stupid
fair
dumb
reading.
thing.
I think that's probably one of the best deliveries you're gonna get.
You're my fair lady.
Very fair.
All right.
You're my Rex Harrison.
Wait.
She's not reading it because it's the same one as last time.
Oh.
After you.
What's this music for?
So welcome to my humble
Why is he
abode.
wearing a?
It's quite nice.
Why is he a
What
druid?
I can only
I'm
describe
coming
as
to
an
tea.
elven
We're
cloak.
not gonna have sex.
Of course.
Where's the brooch though? You have to have the elven brooch to hold it,
It's a bro ouch.
or a brooch if you prefer. Immediately get undressed down to your underwear to subtly hint at your intentions. So
That does sound
immediately,
subtle.
like in the newer movies. Okay.
Yeah, option B is like a
Newer
window into what
movies.
Richard thinks of newer movies, apparently.
Pretend to
Like
trip and
in
grab
the
her boobs.
newer
Well, like,
Like,
These
what
are
does that
all good.
mean?
These are all really good. Let's do all of them.
Be a gentleman and take her coat like in the
Yes,
old
I'll
movies?
take
Fuck
this
off.
one,
Oh,
Old
calm
movies.
Down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Gonna wear a
Come on, get it
fedora.
off.
All right, so
Come
he's
on, babe.
Obi-Wan.
No.
Where are you going?
Obi, would
Relax.
you blow me?
Okay, chill.
Alright, let's take
You're,
it easy
you're
for a bit.
very quick.
Wow, we actually like succeeded on that
Please
one.
for your
hang it
jacket.
properly.
No, if
yeah.
this actually progresses the story, I don't know what to tell you about this woman. He literally just tried to attack her,
She's cool.
and she was like, "Oh, don't do that."
She goes with
anyway,
the flow.
do you want to sit down?
Tee-hee.
Wow, you just showed me exactly what your intentions were.
You're always
But it's
like
fine,
that.
I'll stay.
She's a
No,
she's a
it's just hot. I
goer.
wanted to get that coat off. It's really.
Your wife, she a goer.
Why would a woman come to
get
a
some
man's
thunder.
house if she wasn't
Okay.
going to show her poon?
Yeah, just cut
Gaio.
to the chase.
Great question.
Although
There's
this is
no
how
reason
they do it
for
in a lot
it.
of films, it's not.
Why-
necessarily
why?
This is
realistic.
how they do
won't
it
work
in a
most
lot of
cases.
films.
If she's super
Only
up for
newer
it and
movies.
super turned on, then yes. But
Can
in
you give
most
an
cases,
example of a
she'll need
newer
time to
movie that they
relax,
did this
get comfortable in the house,
Richard?
get comfortable
Trying
with
really
you
hard to think.
before you start
You've
making
got
a move.
mail.
You've got female.
I actually kind of want to restart it just so I can.
Sure.
So I can see the other options.
I mean, we could always. Whatever.
What was there? Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like,
we could just do it again anyway.
yeah, but like it's the first question, so why not?
You're the first question.
Yeah, I've heard that before as well.
And the first answer is
Gay.
bad. And the question was, what is Gael?
Oh,
What are
dear.
you
Oh,
doing?
I'm sorry. Oh, that was.
Oops.
And you
You're
didn't
very
even
aggressive.
grab her
Why are you
boobs.
touching my breast so quick?
I didn't
Grab
know.
your
Look at the
shoulders.
carpet, it's
Do you think
dangerous.
shoulders are
I
boobs?
think I'm gonna leave. I'm sorry.
Well done,
Sorry,
Steve.
accident.
So
Actually,
she
mistake.
left. She
She
left
blame me for
off
being
that,
clumsy.
but not off him
Right.
literally just
It was the same thing.
forcing himself
It was
onto
the
her.
same thing without the pretending, I guess.
No, he was pretending to trip. It was more pretending.
Oh, look at him winning. Look at him winning.
Oh, you meant the other one.
Look at him. What a winner.
Total. Get
I do love the word booba.
Just give me like 10 seconds.
I think it's
Make
appropriate.
yourself
It's
at
a
home, you know?
it's a funny word. It's an objectively funny word.
What is it? Just like the word for boob? I don't understand. Like, why is it? What's so special?
It's because the letter A is beside the S on the
Elizabeth.
keyboard, and
Well
sometimes
done.
you misspell
How
boobs.
could
booba.
I'm ready for you,
Dolce
babe.
Gabbana. They're racist.
Yeah.
What do you mean, darling?
You're
leaving.
not.
What
you're
the
not
fuck is
packing.
wrong with you?
But they're
what do you mean racist?
very pretty.
Wait, are Dolce and Gabbana racist? When did they get canceled?
I just saw balls and that's it. He's got a
Thursday.
micro.
She said Dolce and Gabbana, they're racist. Someone help me out with this. Okay. So, be a gentleman and take her coat.
Shall I take your jacket?
Oh, thank you.
Again, I would like to know why he's wearing this elven cloak.
Because he's good at archery.
That's ignorant, Scoot. That's generalization. It's a stereotype.
Because let
It's
me
not
see.
true.
He's good at archery, has pointy ears, and is
Pretty
gay.
big.
Did I cover the big three for elves?
How dare you?
If they're, the kind of women that give you trouble for being a gentleman, opening doors and stuff, they're probably going to be a nightmare to date
And
anyway.
after
so
he
in
stops
most
being
cases,
an
I would
elf, he's
recommend that
gonna
you're still a
star in
gentleman, take the coat,
Elizabethtown,
open the
one
door,
of the worst
open the door
movies
of the
ever
car,
made.
Let her
Thank
get
you,
in
male
before
tears.
you, like all of that
I don't
stuff.
like how Gucci
Don't
is
worry
spelled
about it,
Gucky.
And there are still lots of
It's
women that like
Italian.
that kind of behavior and would
You're
appreciate
Italian.
it. And they're probably more the kind of women
Got
that you
him.
want to date anyway.
That's one for Adam.
If not, then do the opposite.
Say you're sorry, guy.
I've never. Where to go first? show her the bathroom
Cooch.
pointing out.
That's not how you spell cooch.
It's Italian.
So this is the bathroom. What we've got here? We've got the bath with the shower.
You're Italian. Got him
this
twice.
Cabinet down there. We've
Double
got all the
burned.
contact
Apologize
lens
again.
solution, toothbrushes.
Apologize
that
again.
we might need. Most important, you paying attention?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yes, I'm paying attention.
Girls, use
I don't
this-
like that letter G. That's an upside down 5.
No, that's a weird.
And
That's
wait, even
that's
more
the G of an
important,
insane person.
It's just an upside down 5.
What are you doing?
I'd love to show you my G.
That's dangerous, baby.
You gotta practice. Well, yeah, Gael's really good at G's because he writes a lot of words that have 2 G's in the middle. So he's gotten really good at it.
Yeah, like Biggie.
What's wrong with it? Is it polite? Please,
Like Biggie.
girls, please use this, maybe.
And
Stop. Stop. I'm like a goalie.
And maggots.
Yeah, Adam's gonna win the Calder Trophy. If that's the award for goalies in NHL, someone needs to send me $1 million right now.
Italian. Yeah, take a seat, make
Goalie
yourself comfortable.
Award NHL.
You have a really nice view.
Vezina Trophy. We blew it, guys. Sorry.
She looks terrified.
Vezina. It's Vezina. It's not Vezina. I don't know hockey very well.
Vagina.
Oh, you can kind of.
It's
sit
the Vezina
right down in the
Trophy.
corner, recline. You know.
Young Sheldor.
I
It's
just
good to use this thing.
Show Vezina.
Again, with
One.
these
Yeah, you have that. one.
awful pants. Holy shit.
He has the worst taste in pants.
Cheers.
cheers.
I don't know why it's so consistently the worst pants I've ever seen, you know?
It's a compensation
He is
starter.
2 for 2 on worst pants.
So, what do you think of the place?
He'd improve his odds
like
by
it,
just going with
but I'm
jeans,
really
and
mesmerized
that's
by
it,
the
you know?
The
Jeans.
view is cool.
It's
yeah,
fine.
It's nice in the daytime as well. But with the design, I've been working.
quite
on
there.
this,
Quite the
taking
endorsement
a
for
long time
jeans.
to Get it how I wanted.
Oh, did you design it yourself?
Yeah, like piece by piece. Took
Okay.
like 3 years, and now it's kind of done.
Okay. Well, it looks nice. You have a good taste.
Do you mind if we?
I
recline?
do
I'd
have
like
a
to
good
recline.
taste. Thank you.
This is
Put my leg.
kind of awkward.
Yeah. There you go.
Are you wearing sneakers?
A little
Do you like
closer.
this picture?
He's sneaky.
No.
He is sneaky. You gotta give him that. You gotta
You're
hand
for
it to him for
sneaking.
sneakiness.
I mean, thanks for being honest. It's only a picture, so I can change it if you said you didn't like. I don't know.
But I mean, I'm not an artist, so
Ah,
it's not like I can
guess
judge.
I'm not either.
You know. Did you draw it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's even more brutal.
You know, like, at no point does he ever say, like, the question should be, like, should you put music on? You know? I think there was one in, like, one of the bed things. It was, like, to get someone in the mood or something. It was, like, put on some, like, weird, wacky music. I don't remember that. But, like, if you're inviting a girl over to your house or whatever, put on something. Don't just have, like, because then the awkward silences can be filled with something. Right? That's good advice. He's never going to touch on that.
when does he get out the chessboard? Very
Fill
good
the
question.
silences
Yeah.
with death grips.
Put on some random Spotify chill playlist, beats to study to, and
Yes, and play chess.
and play chess
You're,
to.
you're
with
describing
style.
an excellent evening for me.
Yeah.
And play chess and never, ever,
know.
ever,
I'm
ever,
really sad
ever
you
have
allowed-
sex.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's good to know. Maybe it's not my time.
Well, as long as I get to play chess.
Well,
why would I
I
need
bet
to
you have
sex?
more
I was like,
talent.
it's
than
like
just
sex.
Vex
painting.
cell.
Yeah.
Is a real Vex cell.
Oh, that's your VR set.
Yeah.
A Vexel celibate.
What do you think? You want to go? You want to try now?
Yeah, maybe a bit later, but yeah, I'd love
An
to
involuntary
If you have a lot of
vexel.
wine, then it's really might make
All
you sick.
Vexels
An
are-
invel?
Re-
All
really?
vexels are
Yeah.
involuntary.
try. Okay, well, it's gonna be fun, I guess.
Yeah,
Chess
no-
is
Sex
sex
one-
with a mind.
No one was ever a
All
Vexel
kinds.
on
I've got
purpose.
6, 7,
I
8
never asked for this.
different games. Everything from boxing sim.
Okay.
That's really cool. One called Super Hot.
Good
There's a
game?
music
Oh,
one.
super hot.
Oh, really?
Maybe that's the one for you. It's
Yeah.
called
Beat
Yes.
Saber.
One of the best.
Okay. That's
pretty good.
cool. Yeah, interesting. We'll do that.
You described nothing about it, but
Yeah,
that's very
good
cool and
because
interesting.
Moving
I like how
many-
that censor
moving a
bar
few times
glitched out
around
for a
the
second
house
on the right.
will
That was
help
weird.
things. If you try to immediately go to the bedroom and she says no, you've had that immediate rejection. Her defenses are
The
up,
witness
and
would
she's
never
like,
work in
"Stop saying
VR.
no."
Hot.
So
It's
take it slow
happening.
and steady. Start with the couch, then you could go to
It
the
needs
Yeah,
to be
kitchen.
from,
stupid.
It
You know,
needs to
keep
be
things
from
moving.
fixed
What are
Every
they
perspective.
step to the
doing?
bedroom is just another
Adam's
one of
calling
those
you
moves.
stupid.
That's fine. Talk about anything but keep sexual tension. Talk about your dick piercing.
Anything.
Say you've been thinking about
You
it
know, that's
nonstop.
like A is kind of a nice challenge. Like, okay, talk about anything, but keep the sexual
I
tension.
like it. Dick piercing.
And go.
What's your feeling about
It's
tattoos
called a
and piercings?
Prince Albert, isn't it?
I'm open.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For yourself, for others?
I don't judge others, but for myself, probably not at this point in
You
time.
don't have anything?
No.
I've
Now,
got
you've heard of a
something.
Prince Albert. Let me show you what a
know.
Prince Andrew
fun.
can do. Come to my island.
No.
Really know.
Well, take a-
Maybe a tattoo on your back or something.
Not a tattoo.
What, piercing?
Yeah.
Like on your belly button?
A bit lower.
Oh. God.
It's called a Prince Albert.
There we
I don't know
go.
why, but it increases the feeling for me, but also for you.
Yeah,
'Cause
before the
imagine
piercing,
if
I
you
felt
don't do
nothing.
anything
It was
inside, you know?
numb
I don't
down
think
there.
it's gonna work between us.
Now it's okay.
I'm
Why?
sorry.
You've
It's
got
not
a
great,
metal
but it's okay.
detector or what?
Yeah, I do have a metal detector.
You got magnetic something down
Yeah,
there.
In your
magnetic
mouth?
Something. Could you just please get me a cab?
Ah,
I don't think it's gonna work with us. I'm sorry. That's
I could
that
try
was
and
the
take it
deal
out.
breaker.
Just him talking about his
Because
I
of the
just don't
piercing?
wanna have anything to do with
All
it.
right, darling. All
What
right,
a
stay
square.
there. I'll call you a cab.
Yeah,
Alright.
please do that.
Talking
But I
about his
think that's
personal
racist or
assistant.
something.
Okay, I'm racist.
That is
then.
racist.
Wait, why is she racist?
Okay,
I don't know,
I'm
why
a
are you
Nazi.
racist?
Okay.
Oh.
It's because you're Italian.
Yep.
Ask her how often she fucks.
As I was saying earlier, I'm really into mathematics,
Yeah.
statistics, probability,
Okay.
Psychology.
forecasting.
So you're a nerd.
Climbing, squash.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that,
Nighttime.
but let's take an example. Like,
De-
let's say we're
definitely
trying to
nighttime.
put
Not so much
percent on anything,
daytime.
You know, like percent that will drink this wine in 5 minutes. Or, for example, how about the likelihood of you having sex on a second date?
If you were to
Never
attach a
happened in the
percentage
past.
to it,
You've never
well, the
had
past
sex
isn't a
on
100%
second
indicator
date?
of the future.
No.
Things can
Always on the
change.
first date? Or first
Take your
meet?
top off.
Not really. No. No. Well, if you want to know about the chances of this happening.
Oh
now,
yeah, the
then
camera angles are
gonna
back.
be
I forgot
zero.
about
Oh,
those.
come on, put a point one. at
Them
least, or one in the
angles.
No, it's just 0. Please just get me a cab. This isn't gonna work.
middle. Why? Because of what? Because of my maths knowledge and
Yeah,
skills.
because you're a
You
nerd and you're
Came
pretty and,
back
a bit
to
aggressive, and I
my
just
place.
Don't want to.
'cause you're a nerd.
To do
That
with
was
it.
the
And
first thing on the
now
list.
maths
So-
turn
I've
you
never been
off.
told that before. Ever girls
Well,
I
normally
will
like
fuck
my
any
maths.
nerd 10 times
met a
before I
different
fuck
girl.
Richard.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Okay.
But-
But
Or
Richard
a
is a nerd.
woman.
He does
Oh,
maths.
woman. But that goes without saying. Let's do this challenge. I like this challenge of
I love the challenge.
talk about anything but keep it sexual.
Are you an adventurous person?
Yeah, I would
Yeah?
say so. Yeah.
What about extreme sports?
Water?
Depends,
Do you
I
like
guess.
photography?
What do you have in mind?
How about skydiving?
Thanks,
Would you do that?
fanboys.
Have you done it?
I haven't done it. I'm just afraid that I might break a leg or something. I'm not actually
the
afraid
landing.
This
of.
parasocial
Yeah, on the
relationship
landing.
we
I'm not
have
afraid
is
of the whole
everything
thing.
I could
but
ask
the
for.
landing, yeah.
So you
scares
think
me.
you'd be okay jumping out of the plane?
If someone pushed me.
Well, the landing's no problem because if you do a first one, it's tandem and there's a guy kind of on your back or you're in
Yeah.
front of him and he'll bring you in and tell you to put your legs up and land for you. So
Oh,
you have nothing stopping you now.
c-
I'll have to send you.
convenient.
Because I did it, I was terrified.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. It was so
Oh, you
scary.
wouldn't? Okay. Well, I'll have a think about
So
it.
where's the sexual
Tell
tension
me, I'll
exactly?
book it for you. I'd love it. I want to see how you can do it without being scared. 'cause I-
It's coming.
No, of course I
Don't
would
worry.
be scared, but that doesn't stop me from doing it. you
that's
know.
what I thought before.
It's
as
like we
well.
have differing definitions of
No, I'm
sexual
saying if
tension.
someone pushes me,
They
then
do. That's
yeah,
what they
then
do.
then it's fine because that's the
more
most
angles.
scary part, I suppose. To step into
So wait,
the
I can push you?
air,
Yeah.
basically.
For me, it was when you're in the plane and then they open the door and the
Yeah.
wind rushes in
Oh,
and you know that you need
God.
to scooch to the edge
Yeah.
and then fall out. That was kind of the most scary part.
Did someone film it?
The scariest
I'll
part
show
is
you
the
video.
scooching.
I won't
In
watch.
VR?
Anything that involves
You
scoot
can
is
watch
terrifying.
skydiving in VR, but not mine.
Okay, I
What?
see.
Lucky guess.
The point here is that it really doesn't matter what you talk about. The key is to keep that
I'm
tension.
still at 100%
You keep it through the
somehow.
eye contact. The
You
way
can
look
talk
at
about
her,
whatever you
looking at
want
her
as long
like
as
you
you're
want her, but
awesome.
talking about all kinds of general things. Let's have a drink.
Yeah,
Here you go.
thank you.
Let's
you think of the wine?
trade drinks.
It's quite nice.
Cheers again. Come on.
Have you heard of this fun game called Trade Drinks?
Take it.
Everyone's doing it.
Wow, you just
Give
give
me
her
your drink
one sip of
and
wine
bang,
and you take
bang.
it
That
back.
you're generally a happy
Well,
person.
Yeah,
That's
alcohol.
Yeah,
enough.
it needs to like
What's
sit
your
on the
kind of-
table.
Needs
You
to
can't.
oxidize.
For a happy life, what do you need?
Yeah, they don't have. They didn't bring a
It needs to
decanter.
something every day
decant
that
more.
makes you happy,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but what is it? Like work?
Yeah, I love my work. In
Probably a
fact.
chilled
yes,
red,
But
am
also
I
I
right?
love singing
Am I right?
and writing music, so that keeps me happy as well.
Oh, I like a
And
a
my
red
friends,
fresh out of the
yeah.
freezer.
Yeah, chilled
What
red.
about you?
Well, kind of similar. I don't
Is it
really like
haram
work.
for a woman to drink?
Any kind of work.
No, it's
That is
ham for a
interesting.
woman.
It depends.
Yeah, I think it was
On her religion?
Rousseau, you know, the French guy.
Yeah.
How about
He
for a
said,
woman
that
to
he likes to
drive
just
to the
wake up
bar
and
in
be
a
free
car
and then
that she
decide what to do.
owns?
Well, but
Depends on
that
where she lives.
You can never
Or is
achieve
that
anything
beyond the
if you live
realm
like
of
that.
possibility
Somehow
for
manage.
you?
Got
Yeah.
horror seducer and
I
different
mean, these are
things I've
fun
done.
fictional scenarios
guess.
you're coming
So
up
you
with.
never plan what
It's
to
fun
do.
to imagine.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
I mean,
like
what
to
if there
kind
was a
of,
unicorn there?
Sit down somewhere with nothing planned that day, think a lot, and that's when cool ideas come.
Yeah.
And then
What are they
when
talking
the idea
about?
comes that I'm quite
I
passionate
am.
about,
I can
then I
feel
have the
myself
energy to
getting
kind of,
older.
you know, go and work on it. But
see.
if you're always on the computer
fucking
and
skipping
you're
this.
distracted,
Pages falling off the calendar.
She wants to call her girlfriend to escape. Oh, she just got a phone call from. She wants to use her phone. Okay. Go with her and stick close so she doesn't run away. She wanted the bathroom.
Yeah, they like that.
I like call her girlfriend to escape.
yeah, it could be, but this is like a 3% chance, and you should have been
I've
able
run
to
the
read that in her
numbers.
body language.
It's a 3%
That is a
chance.
gigantic
He
chance.
likes
A lot of guys are way
maths.
too negative and pessimistic and judge anything
He's a
like
maths guy.
this as
That's a
something
lot.
negative.
That's
and
like
it's
1 in
much better to do
35.
the opposite, be overly positive until you're really proven wrong.
I mean, it's like 1 in
33, I know.
33.
But like, you know, I'm rounding up.
Recurring, of course. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, let's get
That means
back in
one in
there.
every
Comfortable.
33 women he's had has tried to call her friend to get her out.
I missed you, you know.
1 in every
Oh.
33 and a third women he's had.
Good to have you back.
Well, are
You
we going
must
back?
consider the third.
That's
Are we
cute.
going back to the third
All right, quick
votes?
maths. What percentage is 36 out of 80?
It's 48.
47.
It's 45. You're wrong. All right, move
Why
on.
do you like me?
Okay, great. Thanks. Thanks for
What,
that. Pop quiz.
What was
I
that?
just wanted to trust. I wanted to know if I could trust you and if you were cheating or not.
Okay.
That's
About
it.
what?
About your quick maths.
About 3% being 1 in
Well,
33.
No.
2 plus
I
2 is
on the
4, minus
question that
1,
I
that's
asked
3
you,
quick
that's
maths.
that's all that I wanted to know.
Oh, okay. I think there's a way to calculate that fast, but I don't remember it.
Well, if like
I'm sure there is.
if you got like to get to like 50%, right?
Right.
It's like half, and then it's like
Yeah.
so like half of 80 is like 40,
yeah.
right? And then like if you divide 40 into like fives, right? So it's
Okay,
like-
you get
Mhm.
8.
Yeah.
Then what? What do you do with the 8? Do you add it to the 36
Well-
or 38?
And then how do you arrive at 45?
I don't
Yeah.
remember how I got this last night.
You know, this reminds me of there's a really good in an episode of Would I Lie to You. Lee Mack picks up a card that says, "I can tell what day of the week you were born if you just give me your birthday."
Mhm.
And then they asked him, "Okay, how do you do that?" And he was like, "Oh, there's a system." And he's like, "All right, walk us through the system." Then he went, "All right, so it's 7 divided by 20," and he just like comes up with a, and then they're like, "Okay, so we've come to 0.25. So how do you get to Tuesday from that?" And it's like that. I just had a flashback
Yeah.
to that when you just told me like, "Yeah, you take the 40 and you plug it into the 38," and I'm like, "Okay, well, how do we arrive at 45?" Oh, you just do. There's a system. 32
Trust
divided
the
by
system.
8 plus 4 over 8 equals 40 plus 5. Where are you getting the 4? Also, wasn't it 38 out of 40?
No, I didn't say 38. I thought I said 36.
36. You said 36.
Yeah.
Right.
Should it be 32?
So if you divide, if you
goof it?
split it into 32 out of 80, which
Well,
is
let me-
40%,
let
and
me
4 out of 80,
calculate
which is
it right
5%,
now.
then you get 45.
36.
I mean, I think you're right.
Oh yeah. So oh yeah, this is how it makes sense. So 36 out of 40 is 90%. And then you double.
Oh
You
yeah,
said-
it's
you
it's
yeah,
9
that's how it
tenths,
makes
yeah.
sense. Okay. Well, because like 36 out of 40,
Okay, but then what do you do? Oh, then you take the
and
90
then
and
you
divide
and
it
then
by 2.
because 40
Then you
is
divide it in
I
half.
see
80.
what you're saying.
Yeah, so the percentage has to be half. Since
All right, makes sense.
It's half of
I-
90%.
I was referencing a somebody on Twitch did a like game show and 2 people like totally cheated, and that was one of the
Oh.
questions, and it was really funny. And one of them admitted to cheating afterwards, and the other didn't, even though both of them obviously did.
What is it? Okay.
Nice.
I like you for many reasons, you know, at least 3.
2
When
boobs
you
and a
went
butt.
to the bathroom earlier, I was
We can
checking
agree
out
that 48 was a bad answer though from Vexel.
and it was very nice.
I don't care.
Way
So I
way
liked
too
it.
high. Way too
You're
high.
some kind of
I
freak.
thought he said 38 out of
Wait
40.
for it, and,
I just want to
You're a
remind
liar.
you.
Sure.
That's why I
You're
double. I was
lying.
like, oh, 36. I thought you said 38.
When I saw your boobs, I was just
You're a
like,
liar.
Well, that's the last time you see them.
what do you mean?
Please
We'll
just
see
get
them.
me a
History will
stab.
be the judge.
No,
I
if
can see
that's-
them online.
If these are just
And
the
it will
reasons
judge you
like me,
harshly.
then I'll be better off with someone else who likes me as a
But
person.
they'll just be lying to you.
Or 38 out of
No,
80. Sorry. is
because
what
I have a nice personality.
I like
So-
that as well.
So,
But
is
you never
38 out of
mentioned
80,
it.
48%?
So
Am
Can
I
I
at
try
least
again?
right if I was
no,
correct?
it's not like we're playing a game or something.
Am I at least right
Yeah,
if I
so-
was correct?
Sorry.
Don't.
Cab,
What an insane
Sorry.
sentence.
I'll get you the basic one, not the executive.
Well, that's the kind of man you are.
38 divided by 80 is 0.475.
47 and a half.
So if
Okay,
you
so
rounded
really
it,
quite close to
Yeah.
my roundup of 48.
yeah.
Well, thank you, chat.
Oh, now we're rounding.
Well, you want me
now
to say
we're
47 and a half like a Rain Man?
I would love for you to say 47 and a half like some sort of Rain
This
Man.
is a way to show you that she is insecure.
Definitely,
You should
definitely 47 and a half.
No,
Tell
I'm
her
a
you
I'm a
never-
Twain man.
Gotta go watch Judge Judy.
Oh, why do I like you? You know, it's normal to compare someone to their exes. So probably you're doing that now with me, you know. And
But
hopefully I'm better.
all of
But
mine live in
so-
Texas.
when I think of my exes, you know, I had this one, Agatha. She was like very, very
Christy?
serious to me. And she was cool, but you've got much bigger boobs. So you're winning against her. And then there was Christina.
Oh, for once the girl's winning. Usually
You
it's
know,
Richard
She was a
winning.
bit psycho. She was trying to kill me in the end. But so
She
far,
should have.
so far you haven't done that.
She
so
should
you're
have
better
done
Hey.
than
that.
her.
I think
Harsh.
Why?
I can be counted one of your exes.
What are you on about? After, in the future, you'll be
I
my
said
ex.
you
Of course,
had
but
No, I
better
think not now.
you're my
tits
future ex-girlfriend.
and you want to
Yeah.
murder
Just
me?
starts now.
Now
Please
who's
just get
crazy?
me
I have a
cab.
question.
I'm gonna leave.
What's the
Go.
problem? Why-
I
What
just
is
don't
the
like
minimum
talking
amount of
about
time?
exes.
I was going to ask
Who?
you
That
as
you need to
well.
be with a
I
woman
will never tell
for
you.
her to be considered your girlfriend,
Just
so
get
that
me
you
a
can
cab,
get you can then
please.
call them your ex.
It's one
You
little
see what I'm saying?
mistake,
Like, what's the
one
shortest
little thing you don't
relationship?
like.
One little mistake.
17 dates.
Bye bye.
That's not even baseball. You have
50
three
first
strikes.
dates.
We're not playing baseball.
Well, if they're
You're
first
dealing
dates,
with
yes. If they're
women.
first dates, it's
Says
50.
15
If
minutes.
they're
Get me a cab,
if
please.
they're
Yeah.
consecutive
Yeah.
dates,
Natural.
it's 17. Roughly 1/3 of 50. Just higher. Rounded to the nearest one, it's 1/3 of 50.
Yeah, because like he's talking, he's like, oh,
Quick-
she's like,
quick
you
maths.
can consider me your ex-girlfriend, and I'm like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
that's a crazy thing for her to say.
Yeah, I'm like,
she's a
you've known him
mad
for 3
she's a mad
hours.
bitch. Yeah. Yeah, 17 dates. 17 dates, minimum 3 hours per date.
Well, actually,
lot
to
of
tell you
time.
the truth.
How can I fast
don't
forward
think
that?
I've met a girl like you before.
Time
in my
machine.
days. You're very
I already have one on my wrist.
intelligent, elegant, stylish, and talented. You can sing.
He
But
talks
you're
I bet you
business,
don't.
so
Yeah, I don't.
Just
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah, oh look,
too.
Vexel lied again. What do you
Well,
know?
what do you know? It's, you caught me out in another lie.
Oh no, that's not quite right in this situation.
Thanks, man.
I'm like,
Some
I'm the
more
only
wine.
one who wears a watch, you fucking liar.
This one they
Yeah,
said
you'd
was
notice. That's the thing about watch
very,
people. I want you guys, everyone in
very
the
rough
chat,
taste.
to take note of
I don't know
this,
what it-
because
I am
probably none
watch
of you wear
people.
watches.
I'm a watchman, but who watches the watchman?
If you know anyone who
It's
wears
organic,
a watch,
but it has the sulfites.
they are leading a secret life. They are psychotic.
Okay.
Everybody
Yeah.
who wears a watch is staring at everybody else's watches and comparing it,
I'm
like the
just not
business
into
cards in
wine.
American Psycho.
you know?
Yeah.
All right,
No, I just
like they
drink
are
sometimes, but it's
all
not like
Fuck
insane.
watches.
interests.
I quite like wine. I've been learning about it.
Just
so I
saying.
can-
Don't want to be too
Impressed
judgmental,
Ah.
but there's a whole community.
did I
It's
impress
like the
you?
Illuminati,
Maybe a little.
and they
Maybe
are
let's talk about that
insane,
if
they're
you know what's good for
gatekeeping.
you.
Okay. Well, maybe
But
I'll
I'm
just
not
stop
having
talking
sex
then.
with you. I'm just not that kind of girl.
Yeah, totally. Me too. Me neither.
Hey, yeah, Scoot, what do you think of his watch?
Love it.
First escalation. It's like the fucking first kinslaying.
Ooh, I love escalations with a woman.
Can you indirectly touch her boob?
Oh. Brush from shoulder to hip
Can
with some
you-
boob on the way. That sounds like indirect
I think
boobage.
you can mind touch her boob.
I'm sure he could.
If you think really hard about it, she sort of feels it. Whoop. Oh no, look what happened.
She looks bored.
If you brush
And yeah,
past
good
quickly,
counterpoint to you in the chat,
you
Gael.
might
It's
be
called
able
a
to see if there's
watch,
a little
not a
movement.
not watch.
Stupid.
I think I'm too skinny.
Well, you're not confident with how you look.
Yeah, because you know, people always say that I'm very skinny and I need to gain more weight.
I'm
and
not
stuff
saying
like
At least not about your face.
I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna be like, well, maybe not in the face. Yeah.
You can't set it up on a tee like that and expect me not to go for it. Jesus Christ.
You're a terrible person. Yeah, I see a lot of fat
I'm a
under the
creature of
eyes.
habit, if nothing else. Come on.
He's right. Say you're not superficial. She's perfectly adequate. She's a little bit more gym. Her body is okay. These are all pathetic answers.
Tell her body is a wonderland, John Mayer style.
Ooh, I like this.
I don't like being reminded of that song.
But you know the advice I always give to
Sorry.
girls.
You know what?
Really
That's
have
on
it
me,
in the
and I
looks
apologize.
department, fully.
Hey,
is that
Gael,
they
that's
can
what
make it up with
apologizing sounds like in
enthusiasm.
case you were out of
Because
practice.
There's
No
some
idea
girls in the
what you
bedroom, they
just
just
said.
lie there like that.
Those words
Like
didn't
that.
mean
And
anything.
if you're in there and you're like, yeah, you know.
If I learned one thing from the 4 years of Donald Trump,
like that, then
Never
it makes it much more
apologize
enjoyable, and you kind
for
of forget
anything.
if she's got some, you know, yucky.
you'll just
yuckiness.
become
mean, that
more
is the
popular.
move.
Could you please get me my wine? I'll
Yeah,
just finish
let's
it
get
and,
you
and
ready.
go. No.
That is the Republican
We need
strategy.
this before we,
Yeah.
No, I'm going.
It is,
home
and it's
after I
honestly
finish this.
more effective than the Democrat strategy of just being a pussy.
Well, if let's say 60 out of 100 Republican
What's that, about
officials,
60%?
uh,
61 if my math is correct.
let's say about 60% of Republican officials
Yeah,
engage in some
have
sort
done
of
rapes.
crime or fraud or something
crime?
that you wouldn't want the public to know, and then it
All right.
becomes public.
Conservative number.
And then let's say that 40% of
Conservative member
Democratic,
for conservative people.
let's say that 40% of Democratic elected representatives do that as well. But let's say
Sure.
that 100% of the time where it happens to Democrats, people hold them accountable, and the Democratic Party, other people in the party say that's wrong. And let's say that 0% of the time,
Right.
when Republicans do that, people in their party say
Yeah.
that's wrong. To the public, if there's no
It's,
admission on
it's
the
40
Republican
to
side,
0 instead of 60 to 40.
yeah, if there's no admission on the Republican side that anything wrong ever happened, and everybody gets the cue of saying, "Oh, I guess we're just going with it, and we're not going to
The
admit that there was
QAnon.
anything wrong with this ever," then it kind of does help the Republicans a lot more
it is a
in
good
this
strategy.
theoretical
Yeah, way
universe
more.
where, let's say, that happened, right?
In this real universe where that's what they do.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, yeah, you could kind of. Why didn't you? Do you go to the gym
Yeah,
a lot?
maybe once a week.
You could just go.
Maybe a
and
little
kind
more?
of,
Maybe a little more next
you know,
week?
Do some heavy exercises, so you put on muscle mass, and eat a lot.
I like a thick
and then
girl.
you're kind of
I like a girl who
one,
can
uh,
hurt me.
fit and sexy body.
You know,
Well,
unlike
but-
now.
I like a girl with
Why are
very
you saying
muscular
this?
pecs.
Because you said that you're.
I like
Skinny,
my
and I was gonna
bitches
say as well.
vascular.
Yeah, but
I
that's
like
thinking
them
that as well.
educated.
Other people
So I
say,
can
and
bust
you-
off
you're
on
not
the
supposed to
glasses.
say that to me. Because you're supposed to like me the way I am.
I do
King.
like you. I would just like you more if you went to the gym 5 times a week.
Well, I wouldn't do that because I don't enjoy it.
No one enjoys the gym. You do it for the point of, beauty and
Well-
aesthetic.
Okay.
I'll lend you my book, the
I
Arnold
see your
Schwarzenegger
point.
bodybuilding book. It's amazing. It's brilliant.
What's
Okay.
it called?
The Arnold Schwarzenegger.
For $1 million,
bodybuilder.
Richard, is it called Pumping Iron or is it just the Arnold Schwarzenegger
I'll be fine, I'm
bodybuilding
just-
book?
No
Yeah,
shot. You have a
I'm
copy of
upset.
Pumping Iron on your bookshelf.
I was just being honest. I mean,
Well,
No shot,
you
I have
don't
a
say
bookshelf.
something to me.
I
don't
can't
think
read or
I
I
write.
didn't
But
say
if you
that
wanna
to
say it
you.
to me,
I
you
like
could.
you.
I do like the
don't wanna
pictures in
ruin
Pumping
that
Iron, though. A lot of
by
muscular
saying nasty
dudes.
stuff.
Was it a book? I thought it was a
I'm
movie.
sure when I see you naked, I'll like it more.
It's both. in
Oh, you say
fact.
that about all
Okay.
movies.
I mean, what is a movie if not a book that you don't have to read?
Okay. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I think books are the same. I mean, really, you could experience the book the same way you experience the movie by just opening the book and then flipping through all the pages really quickly and then closing it.
Oh,
It's the same
that-
thing.
picture
Well,
book.
that's how animation was invented.
All right. I don't know where to go. here.
perfectly adequate.
Well, so many people are superficial these days. They're just on, I guess it's Instagram, just
Yeah,
looking at.
shallow.
It's
Yeah.
such a
Bodies and
funny
stuff like
move
I
to
don't
tell a
even
girl that you're
have-
trying to fuck
have
that you don't
Instagram,
care about
I don't use it.
looks. It's
Yeah.
very
And
funny.
that just shows you, I'm not interested at all in how people
Could you make
look.
this work?
I didn't
actually?
really notice how you look. I'm looking at you.
Hundo
but
Really?
percent.
I recognized you kind of when I
Yes.
saw you, but I barely.
How would you phrase
I
it?
just don't. I care more about the person you are.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, I
Say
guess
that you're
I
not
like
so
you, but,
superficial
you know,
and
there's
like her
Richard's really
personality.
physical element.
Yeah.
Oh,
of
Richard,
course.
Richard's eating
Would
shit
make
right
you
now.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
If the bar is
believe
do
in,
better than
the
Richard,
higher
I'm pretty
consciousness
safe.
And the soul, then this
Well, he gets
vessel
chicks,
that
so-
we're in is not actually that important.
Actually,
he,
I,
though?
I would
About
actually
it.
really like
I
to
like
try an
you for who you
experiment
are,
at some point with you.
Who you are inside.
Where you go on,
and
maybe it could be
your
a show.
brain.
This is my pitch for a
Yeah,
TV
I'm
show
happy to
starring
hear that.
Scoot.
Thank
We take
Love
these
it.
super seducer, let's call them flashcards.
Sure.
Yeah.
And all they have is like the little titles, and we make sure it's a title that is either the super seducer title or it's like the worst one, the fucking Chad or the Virgin or whatever. And we'll see if Scoot
Yeah.
can actually, using these flashcards as prompts, get a girl, for example, into bed with him or whatever the purpose
Have
of the flashcard was.
barely consensual sex with a girl.
Yeah,
For example, into bed with him. For example, into fursuit with him.
sure. I mean, once that level comes out on Super Seducer, we can try that.
Yeah, she'll be the horse head.
Sure.
Oh, two-person horse.
It's transformative.
The
So
best
It's
fursuit.
transformative, so it's fair use.
Yeah, TF.
It's TF, so it's fair use.
No, that's the wrong answer here. She wants to fully let go and enjoy herself with you, but if she's not sure that you find her attractive, then she'll find that hard to do.
Try it at a fur con. That implies that there would be
What do you
girls at
think
a
of the
fur
music?
con.
I like it. It's nice.
It's just kind of background, kind
Yeah.
of loungy stuff.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Cool to chill out.
Okay, but what could you
Yeah.
do it with a gay man?
Listen, let's
Go to
can you
a
kind of
fur con and
move
try to
on
try to pull a
bit so
gay
I
man.
can
Yeah.
join
You know
on
what?
this
You're right, and I will.
thing.
Have you ever
You-
done that? Have you ever tried?
Yeah,
I know
I
you
think so.
have no reason to, but have you ever tried to pull a gay man to try to get him to have sex with you, even though you don't want to have sex with him, obviously?
And
And follow-up
not
question.
Really. Go ahead.
Would you be open to that? Asking for a friend.
Would I? Absolutely yes. Have I done it in person? Not really that I can think of. I definitely entertain people, gay people messaging me and
in the
leading
chat
them
and
on.
whatnot. Yes.
Just so they
Well,
buy
no,
him drinks.
chat, DMs, Telegram, etc.
Mm. No,
Yeah.
For
I
money.
mean, I feel like for money.
just
No,
giving
if
back. You're
I
giving
feel like
back.
I would be. I am giving. I feel like I would be rude otherwise if I didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being
But
polite.
not an ottoman. What's so funny? You laugh a lot.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck me.
They had to cut to the close up because they had to swap her out with a different girl. She vomited.
A stunt.
Her level of wetness.
Stunt,
And
bitch.
they had to swap her out with an actual prostitute.
Do it fast so she doesn't have time to figure out what's happening.
That's
think
true. I
it's
saw Meth
around
grips his
about
dick
that
before
time.
Gael did.
Let's move this to the bedroom.
Okay.
Go on.
Sorry, I'm just.
Okay.
And I'm a bit tired. in
Don't
fact.
don't think too much.
You know what, Meth
Go on.
grips?
No,
Solid
no,
dick.
I think I
You're
should go
tired, then you
home,
definitely need the
so-
bedroom.
No,
You can sleep,
I'm just gonna
but
go
not straight
home.
away.
I'm gonna go home.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Thanks,
wanna
sup,
stay?
bro.
No.
I'll cook you a nice breakfast.
I can cook myself, but thank
Not
you.
as good, I'm sure.
Well, you'll never try.
Thanks, Balderdash.
I'm just gonna sleep here.
Good for you.
Nighty night. Ask her level of wetness.
Level of wetness.
Yeah.
If you were to describe right now your level of wetness, would you say that
I just want to
it's
say the
more
way that he
Gobi
talks
Desert
is
or
extremely
Oh,
unsettling.
I hate
Amazon
him.
rainforest and
Like
I
he,
don't think
All right.
he's a
let's-
nightmare.
nothing like that.
well, even more.
I hate him.
No, and I don't think I will be tonight. In fact, I'm quite
I've
tired.
got some
and
lube.
I just want to go home.
You always want to
Yeah.
go home.
It's like your favorite thing.
Yeah, why don't you marry going home, you bitch?
I just want to ask you a question. How would you describe?
Because it's all fake.
level of
Like
wetness
that,
right now?
everything about him is just so fucking fake and insecure and just the worst kind of person.
There was I once made a.
I like you.
I think I showed you this.
I like you too.
I was on YouTube and I got an ad for a
Brag.
20-minute video for a video which the title for it was, I believe, something to the effect of 5 mistakes that you always do with a girl that you should always avoid
Oh
to
yeah.
make girls to like you. And I cut it down into a 2-minute video and posted it on Twitter. And
Nice.
I lost no context. Like 100% of the content of that video that was 20 minutes long, I was able to successfully
Oh
keep
yeah.
in
That's
the
just
2
video
minutes.
editing or good editing anyway.
Just because of how like insane the video was of this guy who couldn't spell, by the way, and for some reason was using a whiteboard.
Nice.
He was using a whiteboard to write down things, and he couldn't spell the things he was writing down, which is thought was really good.
That
Saying
is very
things
funny.
like never apologize to a woman, never apologize, never bring her gifts. They
Oh,
don't
yeah,
like
I
gifts.
remember.
And just like shit, like I'm like, holy crap, this guy's a psychopath. And then I visited his YouTube channel, and he has like, that's his whole content. It's just like, this is the type. Like Richard just fits perfectly into this mold. Like there are so many people like him who are doing exactly the same thing in just as depraved a manner.
Well, also, I think he's also like kind of a person who, I mean, and this describes many people, but very much him, is just the fake it till you make it type.
Yeah.
Where I think that his persona of being a super seducer is essentially him trying to convince himself that he is,
Yeah.
or get himself to the position to eventually believe that he is.
Classic
you know?
psychology major.
So yeah, exactly. Like psychology major,
Yeah.
completely unaware of himself, not introspective in the slightest, type of person.
Unlucky, really.
Yeah, he's going to insist that this is who he is, and therefore, you know, if he can convince enough people around
It has
him,
to come true.
or if he can eventually believe that other people around him believe it, then he can believe it himself.
You just need to affirm it by surrounding yourself with sycophants and other people who identify similarly.
Yeah,
Why not?
pay money.
and mentally enfeebled women.
oh, Rushvi is terrible.
Enfeeble is such a good word. It's underused.
Isn't it great? I love it.
There's really no point rushing, and you'll find it much more likely that everything goes well.
Imagine
if
making
you wait till she's
5
sufficiently
mistakes
turned
with
on.
women.
So, you know, most women
God.
complain about.
I haven't
that.
made that many total,
Can see,
period.
A little bit of your
5 mistakes you always make.
Rather
Speak for yourself,
lacy and
bub.
nice.
Yeah.
You have good taste in underwear, I think.
Thank you.
Joke's on you. If I don't talk to women, I can't make any mistakes.
It's an indicator that she kind of expected sex. The fact that she's wearing a bra at all means that she wasn't expecting sex. She just likes nice lingerie. Let's see. I don't know, actually. The fact that she's wearing a bra at all means that she wasn't expecting sex. Okay, just no. Okay, thanks, game.
No.
Okay.
She expects sex.
Wrong.
Well, no indicator is 100%. You know, like the old classic of when she touches her hair, it doesn't mean that she's attracted to you in 100% of cases. But this is another sign because women before dates will often decide how far they're willing to go with a guy, and if they think that sex might be on the cards, they'll make sure.
Seems
they
very
pick
rigid on
sexy
their part.
underwear
It seems
because
like
know
they
that you're
should
gonna see it.
let
So,
the night
again,
take
it's
them
not
where it may.
100%, so don't think that anytime you see that, it means
Carpe
it's good to
noctem,
go.
as I like to
It's
say.
a good indicator.
Seize the night.
I like your perfume.
Good Latin.
Thank you.
How about carpe bitches?
It's on here.
Yeah, it's.
Let me try and
I think
guess. Let me try and guess.
Carpe slide into my DMs.
Is there what's that one called? Alien? Is it that one?
well, it has some jasmine, but I don't remember the name of it.
It's actually Alien Cubed
Yeah, something familiar. It's very nice.
David Fincher.
I'm glad you like it.
by David
Do you like
Fincher's finest
perfumes?
work.
Are you into it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I think-
Sometimes I forget to wear perfume, but
Oh.
I do like it when I wear it.
Okay, that's very sexy.
Ugh. Lick inside her ear. Start lightly choking her.
Inside.
Ask
oh,
her
good.
to sit
2 for
on
2
your
so far.
face. Gently put her
Are these
hand
all
on your
the
heart.
right answer?
I think they're all the right. Lovingly pull her
These
head
are
down to
all
your crotch.
winners.
Ask her if she would give you permission to touch her vagina.
Can't stop winning. Besides the permission in D,
Wow.
I don't care for that, but the rest are good.
I mean, how can
So
I
D's
start-
wrong. A, B, C, E, F are right.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, how could I possibly get as many goes at this as I possibly can?
Thanks, Ted Mackey.
Lovingly pull her head down to your crotch. There's no way that works, right? That's
Do
gotta be
it.
that's gotta be a redo, right?
It's lovingly.
I mean, it's lovingly.
Maybe, you know? I
Just
think
because you
I'm,
don't understand
ready for
emotion.
you, if you wanna...
Not without music cues.
No, I'm not ready.
Let me help you. Come on.
No,
And
no,
flashcards.
No, not this time.
Those help a lot, actually. Oh, I
Not
can't tell you
ready.
how much.
A
flashcards
lot.
help me.
I'm ready though.
I wish everyone would just
Especially
walk
when the
with a deck.
faces-
You're ready, but I don't know.
Flashcards with them.
Especially when the faces are on the
Listen,
fronts of
guys.
trains.
Yeah. You have
By
a
the way, he
kitchen,
just
you have
asked her
ice.
permission
Go get
instead of
some
just
and-
doing the thing that it
Oh,
says on the
okay.
flashcard.
Do what
just
the
frozen
thing
cheese
says,
stuff.
Richard.
Don't be like, can
That's
I
why, you know,
put your head on
it's
my
smaller.
dick?
Excuse
You
me.
said smalls.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, the peas.
Put your head
This is not
on
small,
my
just so you know.
It's medium.
penis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yes. It's
Maybe a
not
bit.
Little
smaller
Paul
than
Anka for
medium.
you.
No,
Yeah.
medium.
A bit smaller than medium, but
Bit
Anyway.
skinnier, but not.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't care
it's-
how much you want
It's
to talk about your dick
skinny,
size.
it's not short.
That's even interesting.
You can talk about your dick size as much as
Yeah.
you want, Richard. We've established it's not large. That's one thing we've definitely
Anyway,
established over
I
the
should
games.
go. Move your leg.
Actually.
Wait, it's hard with this. Let me adjust my pants.
Yeah.
Hi then.
Okay.
All right then.
Last minute grab. Aw.
Okay.
You still could have pulled that one out, Rich.
I could
F.
F. Ask her to sit on my face.
And then C after.
I've got a request.
Got,
So many good options. This is one of the best so far.
I'm all ears.
how about I'll just lie like this and you just sit on my face.
Oh.
Go on, get up. Get on.
Why do you have to make that face?
I'm not sure I'm up for it.
Go on.
Maybe next
Go on, go on,
time.
go on. I'm
Come
ready. Watch
No,
my,
no,
watch
no,
my
no,
tongue.
no. Yeah, it's very funny, and but it's
Funny?
not sexy. No,
Oh, wait, let me
This
do
is
it.
deadly serious,
Okay.
madam.
no. You should use your fingers as well.
Ugh. Why would you say that?
What am I, a
That
machine?
looks funny, but not sexy.
Richard, more like
No.
cringe-churd.
I don't
Got
think
him.
it's gonna work
Richard,
between
more
us.
like
you need more practice with
dick
not women, maybe some
cringe.
Dick. The
Okay,
end.
dick
Move to
cringe.
women.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
Thank you.
How can you do that
You're
with
the
a doll?
funniest.
I
Thank
don't
you
know,
very
but
much.
you need to practice somehow. and I won't be your practice material. So
I don't like you guys over there without
Sorry.
my supervision.
More like this?
Yeah, we're really going to
no,
town.
No, I don't think you're
you
even
really go
close
off
to
the
this.
rails.
No.
Do I need
no.
to move my head?
Once you're back, man,
Not
it's gonna
like
be
that,
a different animal.
Because you know it's not
I'm
sexy.
used to this
once
freedom
once
now.
Daddy's
You're gonna
home.
be looking at me. Would
Yeah,
you?
no,
Like,
you're.
I've got,
yeah,
like,
there's
you should-
gonna
No, but I'd
be.
be looking.
I'm
There's
not-
gonna
I'm
be
used
some
to-
changes around
I'm used
here.
to sitting like
Feel good.
center now and watch, and like
because I
I've got
wanna
the
see your
monitor
face.
in front of me
Just
in the
tell me
middle.
so I know what
You
to
know what I'm
do.
saying?
Oh,
I
that's
don't
Like
wanna
I
be
used to have to
those
sit
days are
next
over.
to
mother
you,
or
with, like
something.
next to your mask.
Yeah, you'll be. Yeah,
Disgusting.
yeah. There is a mass. There is a mass about me.
Fuck this.
It's not even
Ugh.
sexy. I think
No,
I
you're
should go.
probably gonna be in the
Yeah, I
next
agree.
room.
Talking about my
Yeah.
mum.
We'll see.
You're in the hall now.
Alright,
I
see
definitely
ya.
have a newfound confidence.
Yeah, we'll be quick to quash that.
Shall I choke her or
Yes.
lick inside her ear? Let's choke her.
Djokovic.
Your neck is lovely, actually. It's very long, very elegant neck. And I could
Very
just,
What are you
chokeable.
doing?
just slightly
I've got a giraffe fursuit.
Little
for you.
bit.
joking.
I'm not sure I like that.
No, a lot of women like it. A lot of
I
women like
bet they do, yes, but I don't.
it. Okay, that's cool.
Okay,
I respect
that's cool.
that. You know, I respect.
It's the way he fucking
You respect
talks.
my wishes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is too risky. It has
Oh,
a high
it
chance of
progressed the
failure.
story.
Now, some women
That's
would
funny.
like it.
But yeah,
but
you
there's no
could-
point
yeah, that's 'cause
doing
it's
it at this
lightly
early
choking.
stage
It's not
when you could meet someone that just
really
thinks you're
going
a freak
for it.
and gets
It's not
scared and
like
wants to back
cover
off.
up
So
a
it's better to
crime
stick
choking.
to kind of standard things. We're not doing very well with this wine, are we? It's kind of just sitting there.
You took it away from her after one sip.
This out for you.
Thank you.
she's had enough.
Here you go.
It's expensive wine.
It's my favorite white.
I thought I was your favorite white.
We don't talk about who my favorite white is, actually.
Betty.
How
It's a
do I
secret.
get her into the bedroom?
Betty's up there, though, yeah. The tried and tested rat infestation line. The
Right?
tried
Classic.
and tested house tour. Let's go to the bedroom. This room is just for wanking.
A and B are both pretty good.
Elizabeth. Lizzie.
Don't call me Lizzie.
Liz.
Leslie.
No, just Elizabeth, please.
Lilibet.
Queen.
Leslie
Call
Borden.
her queen.
No,
That'd be pretty sick.
Elizabeth, it's fine.
Leslie McGuire.
Well, in any case, problem is, like, this room's just for wanking. That's why I've got the tissues and stuff. Let's go to the bedroom. That's where the magic happens.
In this room, I
The
come by
non-wanking
myself.
magic.
In the other
You know,
room, I come
think
with a
tonight
partner.
You should probably stay in this room.
Oh, you're gonna watch?
Just gonna,
Oh, that is
yeah,
cold.
and I'm just gonna go
That's
and
quite
get
smart.
my coat.
That's quite smart.
I bet Scoot could get laid with that line.
Very clever one.
You're very confident.
Or
I've seen
or
him,
at least get her to watch me jerk off.
I've seen him work. Yeah, the Louis C.K. as we call it.
A.
The Louis.
The tried and tested rat infestation line.
This works every time, 60%, I'd say.
What was
so,
it?
Um,
Did you
even if
press
she
the
knows
button
it's a
twice?
lie,
No, I
if
didn't
it's, like,
skip anything.
Just delivered in a super playful, silly way.
I feel like you
if
skipped
that's
something.
suits her
I just hit enter.
personality, then it could
I hit
actually really
space. I
work.
think
he's
make
lying.
her laugh
I
and,
can't
you know, be a
skip
great
with
friend.
Adam,
enter
do you think-
twice. I can only skip
Do
with
you
the
think
space
he's lying,
bar.
Adam?
Elizabeth, there's something actually, you know, it's getting
Do you wanna
late
try it?
and
No, he's doing it
there's
right now.
some nocturnal problems in this house. I
They
didn't
just
tell you
changed
about
Oh, the old
they just
reverse
changed the
order.
order for some reason.
That's really
I've seen
weird.
some rats.
No, I'm just gonna head off.
Maybe he
I'm a bit
dragged the
tired.
thing
Can
into
I
the
please
wrong
have my
place on FCP.
All right then. Okay, let's get you home. Come on. Let's go this way.
coat? Oh, okay.
You didn't even try the VR headset. Yeah, he did say it works 60% of the time every time. He literally said that, by the way.
Yeah,
Cool. Average.
average
Joseph.
Joe.
All right.
All right. Time for the real gamers, or
Time for the remix.
More sillies or a hardcore gamer?
hardcore gamer time. While I pee.
HGT.
If the you know,
I'll have her. I'll lay her before he even returns.
yeah, that's good because
Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun.
Talk about anything was actually
I can
not
fuck
bad,
a
was
girl
it?
before Adam can pee.
are you in The point here is that it really... Let's have a drink.
So we chose C, and I don't imagine that was the green one.
Yeah, we chose C, and it was a 3% chance according to him.
Is it B?
No, because remember how he said nothing is an indicator of sex. Like when she touches her hair, it doesn't mean that she definitely wants to have sex. You know.
But when you did the last indicator of sex, wasn't it also a green heart?
It may have been actually.
Despite him saying that.
Yeah. Go with her doesn't make sense. She just wanted the bathroom. I mean, you don't want to. I don't know. This one's tough.
it's A, you incels.
Yeah, possibly she just wanted to go to the bathroom, but
Oh,
it's better to
now
be
who's the
positive,
incel
and
Balder
it is actually more likely
-9?
that she was making the final preparations before sex.
It's
So,
almost like it was an
you know,
indicator of sex. It's almost like you fucked the whole thing up and have never had
following
sex
the
and
chat.
never will. Never will. I'm talking to Balderdash. Vexel, you did
should
nothing
tell her
wrong for
never
once.
felt like this. He's using X's.
What do you mean, why do I like it? Of course I like it.
Nice job, none
Yeah,
of
exactly,
you.
that's correct. Get you some more wine.
That was bad, and you should feel bad, Balderdash 9. What? Balderdash 1 through 8 was taken? You make me sick.
If you brush past...
And I'm back.
Fuck.
Oh, anyone talking about your body, I think they're just being a bit harsh. So don't
That
listen
wasn't
to
a
them,
gamer
because-
Wait, were
moment.
you did you pick that for real on your hardcore gamer run?
Because the man
Yeah.
never said he wouldn't.
She has a perfectly adequate body.
That's what I would say to somebody.
Aqueduct.
For men, it's like either bangable or not. bangable,
Like that's
so
actually legit. What
you're
I'd say.
definitely
Well,
on
yeah,
the right
that's
side of
preposterous.
that.
You have a perfectly
Right.
adequate
Right?
body. No reason
don't
for you
worry
to feel
about it.
insecure about it. That's how I talk.
You're the worst person I
I'm not used to
know.
men talking to me like that.
Well, that's because all the men you've dated are pigs.
You for real? You really think that?
Well, people.
There are lots of women that have some kind of hang.
Which one did you goof up on?
We'll get back to it.
Oh, we'll get back
How long
to
to
it.
wait before moving to the bedroom? Wait until history later. No, we're almost done.
There's really no point. I can see your.
She's wearing a bra. She expected sex tonight.
Yeah.
Well, no
It's always
indicator is
sex.
100.
No indicator is 100%, but this is 99.
These are all interesting. I'm gonna look inside her ear. That's kind of as weird as that
Yeah.
is. That might be the best one.
Could you just make your hair back a little bit?
Yeah. Man, imagine
My
being
lips
this.
are all waxy. I need to
I don't
clean
like
it
it. I
out.
don't
What
like
are you
it.
doing?
I think it's permission to touch the vagina.
It might be.
I think that's
Yeah.
the right
But
answer.
permission's
it's
not
correct.
sexy.
You're right.
I agree. I'll be the first to tell you. But
Yeah,
but in the context of the
I
game,
just don't like it.
I get that. People are different. It's good to know these things. Like,
Yeah, it's good to know
if you
in
let me do
advance.
it and you. I don't know if any women actually like this, especially.
I don't know
I
if
don't
any
think
women
everyone would
actually
just
like this.
he's just talking about sex. I don't know if any women actually like sex.
This is probably the absolute
That's why you got to
best
trick
way.
them.
Okay.
I've actually been a terrible host. You know why? I didn't give you the tour of the house.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'll show you around.
Okay,
Alright, come on.
let's do that.
Here's here's my bedroom.
The lounge.
And if you step inside this
Yeah.
The
cage,
end. Pay no attention to that.
Oh, you were lying. That was the worst push. That was awful.
I liked her fall though.
Yeah, it was very
Is it 5
dramatic.
stars? Is it 5 stars? Is it 5 stars? Or is
No.
it 4? Oh, 4 stars! No
Damn.
pays! No pays! And all you losers can thank Balder-9, the guy who thought he wasn't an
Wait, what
incel,
was
but
he betting
actually
on?
was.
Did Balderdash have a stake in this?
Oh, did he have... No, actually, no, he didn't bet. He had no stake in it. He was just wrong and doesn't understand women.
All right. Be a gentleman.
If the
And yes, this is what Not Gus feels like. Look,
couch.
Balderdash, if it makes you feel any better, I'll ban
Yeah,
you
that's
for
good
only
because
6 weeks. That's as low as I can go, though.
Are you an adventure? The point here is that let's have a drink.
Take this as an indicator of sex.
Excuse me.
Now, nothing is 100%, but if you've kind of started making some moves and you've got some sexual tension and then she goes to the bathroom, it's often like the final preparations.
So she's insecure.
Turns out we were the incels the whole time.
What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Get you some more wine.
Brush.
If you brush,
Tell her her body's amazing.
you for real? You really?
Wonderland, John
There are lots
Mayer,
of
Adam
women that have
Triggered.
Adequate.
What-
Always adequate. Level of wetness.
There's really no point rushing. I can see.
Indicator that she kind of expected sex.
Well, no indication.
Okay. The tough one. So
B.
it has to be B. Because we've done everything
It's
else.
B.
Oh,
The answer's
what
B.
we haven't done is gently put her hand on your hard-on.
I thought we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh no, that was to pull her head to your crotch.
So
I mean,
let's try to think of.
I still think it's B.
You think?
I mean, A could work just as well. I think that A is doable.
I'm trying to think of
You
which
would.
A feels less soy.
soy.
Soy?
What is soy?
That's true because
You
it's
don't know what
not
soy is?
No, what is soy?
permission
It's you.
involved. Got him. Man, just dunking on
Soy
Gael
boy?
time after time.
I don't know what you're talking
Where
about.
have you been?
Cuck, beta, bichas,
So, okay, for a very short period of time, about
full of
3
estrogen.
years ago, I think,
Okay.
there was this weird talking point by conservatives that they said unironically, but then later pretended like it was all part of a meme when people pointed out how stupid it was. But they were really going
Correct.
hard on like, did you know that soy milk contains estrogen? And so if you drink soy milk, you're turning into a girl and you're a beta, ignoring the fact
you're
that
a
like
bitch.
the highest source of like actual estrogen that will affect your body is like milk and milk products, right? Like the pumped full of hormones, right? Let's
Yeah.
ignore that. And then like Paul Joseph Watson peddled this, and then you go on
Oh,
like the
good.
Infowars website. It's like, oh, Alex Jones' magical pills that he's selling are like 98% soy, and there's this weird like anti-soy movement
That's
for
right.
like a month until like people pointed out how stupid it was, but then the meme stayed. So you say soy face if it's like a really beta beard, neck beard kind of face.
Yeah.
Of like I'm excited to consume this Star Wars product as a male feminist. That's
Oh,
a soy
God.
face.
That's awful.
Right?
That's so awful.
So, yeah.
Well, there's a really good. Speaking of Alex Jones and conspiracy theories, do you know the whole meme about turning the frogs gay, right?
It's true.
hmm
There's actually a YouTuber who
It is
did
true.
what I consider to be a really good job at like documenting the sources that Alex Jones used for that
Okay.
claim, and I think you would unironically enjoy it. And I'll send it to you later.
What is
but
the YouTuber?
I don't remember what the YouTube. It's actually like not the biggest YouTuber, but the video kind of.
It's not the biggest YouTuber?
No, but
It's not the biggest.
I don't know who the biggest YouTuber is. So, on gay frogs.
I think it's T series. It wasn't a T series video.
Yeah, it's called it's
Was it-
Oki's Weird Stories. It's a channel.
Well,
I never heard
Adam,
of it.
it was about soy, so it was probably low T series.
The video's called Gay Frogs.
What a great joke.
A deep dive, and he interviews like a whole bunch of researchers, the people who originally did the research and then were blocked by corporations, and it turns out that a lot of it ended up being like there's actually like a real story in it about how corporations block research to make themselves look better. Like they have teams of people whose entire job it is to stop research before it gets too
Oh yeah.
bad for their PR.
And then they fund the research
Sure.
they want to see.
But yeah, I think you would unironically enjoy that video.
Cool. I have a
It's
tab
not that
open.
long either, 34 minutes. It's no Kimba review.
Hard on.
All right, hold on.
Up.
Let's see if this is just
He stuffed
not
his
soy
pants.
enough.
He,
I don't.
so
he
that's
put a
a
cucumber in
stuff.
there. That's not what the
That's a stuff.
that's.
Women are
The
often
positioning
That's not what that looks
to
like.
themselves, so you can give a
I
little
saw your tidy
helping hand,
whities.
and once they're there, you know, they would probably get turned on and enjoy it. You're also doing it in a light way. You're not forcefully grabbing the hand. You're just picking it up, you know, with two fingers.
You're a
putting it
little
there
bit
and
forcefully
seeing what
grabbing the
happens.
hand.
We're not doing very well with this wine, are we? It's kind of...
It is the dildo he showed earlier.
This is probably the... I've actually been a terrible host.
Cage.
It was the right one.
Now that's 5 stars.
Yeah.
God, you're so.
Hey,
fucking-
Balderdash,
The
that's how
most-
you fucking do it.
The most
Boom,
cringe.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. You're a super seducer.
Mama, let me fuck you in the ass.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna
What's
make a break in the
All
recording.
right,
Hold
do
on.
it.